Debbie Darko lives in Indianapolis for 30 years. She comes from Wyoming. She works for a society which takes care about people with a job. His daughter Alexandria is a teacher, and all these two women answer the question of several students. Do you think strangers are well accepted in America?
I think overall, everybody in America knows that, the more people that we meet and the more people that we interact with, the stronger we are as a people. But there is kind of also a backlash among people who feel that some people are here doing jobs that they should be doing, or trying to stir up trouble among workers and stuff like that. Overall, I think that yes, Americans are very accepting of people of other nationalities. Right now, there's a lot of controversy, not just in Indiana, but in a lot of states, particularly about a big influx of Hispanic people. And the biggest problem I think that people have with that is not that they are strangers or not that they're foreign, but that because they're so close, they don't go through the proper channels, to live and work here. And I think that a lot of United States citizens have a problem with that aspect of it, but not necessarily just with the fact that they're of a different culture or nationality. Some of the illegal immigrants are here are willing to work for less money than what is prevailing.
Have you got a preference?
Preference?
Yeah, preference for the actual campaign of primaries in Democrats and Republicans. It's the headlines of the every day.
Actually, last night I was talking with a coworker last night about the election, and I said never in my life did I think that I would be torn between voting for a woman and voting for a black man, because like that.
So you're not thinking about McCain?
No. So.
Do you think American people is ready to have a woman or a black man at the head of the government?
No. No, but I don't think, I think no matter what, I think one of them will win. Whoever is elected for the general, I think one of them will win.
I know people who actually feel so strongly the other way that they are sure that whether it's Hillary Clinton or Barack Obama, if one of them is elected, I know people who say that they will probably be assassinated.
Really?
Is how strongly they feel that America is not going to be well represented by a woman or a black man. It's crazy.
What is the best thing America give to the world?
What is the best thing America gives to the world? I guess the opportunity to the opportunity to have a fresh start. I'd like to think that our culture, our society, still is democratic and everyone has an equal chance. I'm not sure that's absolutely true anymore, but of course at one time it was, and that's how our population grew so fast because it was true. You could come here from anywhere. You could and
start over,
and you had an opportunity to make your life what you wanted it to, as opposed to being stuck in family traditions and patterns and castes or whatever. So I'm not sure that's the case now, but I think that was probably the best thing that the United States ever did for the world. Was just offer an even playing ground at first.
And what is the worst?
Huh?
What is the worst thing?
What's the worst thing? Does anybody else? Yeah, McDonald's.
No, because he was telling me I'm full. I ate every student is like, I got fat, but I eat McDonald's every day. I don't know. I never eat McDonald's.
If you can, what do you want to change in the system of your country?
Yeah, I mean, it's a whole big mushrooming thing. But I think that if I was able to change something, I would try to. I would try to provide a little bit more comprehensive care for these children. Hopefully, by educating their parents. I was reading today, for example, this 24-year-old girl. No, that's not a child. She apparently had like a drinking problem for a long time.
Yes.
Suffocated her baby. Her I want to say it was like a 1.5 or 2-year-old child.
Do you guys know what suffocated means?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
got drunk, passed out, laying on top of this very young child who died because he couldn't breathe.
Because the mom was laying on it?
Yes. Yes. It's very easy when you have a general atmosphere of freedom to get confused between what you want to do and what you should do. You know, we have a culture where there's a lot of things influencing the choices young people make, and it kind of comes to the point where, for some reason, people think that because they can do something, because they can go out and party, because they can dress a certain way, because they have the freedom to get out of their home and to mingle, and because they can have sex at an early age, they get confused and think that they should, you know?
Yeah.
And just because you can do something doesn't mean that you should do something, you know? But because you have that kind of precociousness, that kind of reaction to information from TV and movies and so forth, that's encouraging people to act in a grown-up way here,
But not
physically,
responsibilities.
but not act in a grown-up way here, taking responsibility for your actions and, you know, thoughtfully planning a family or, you know, thinking of the future. You have a bunch of kids having kids and stopping their
Baby
own
mamas.
education, baby mamas, baby daddies. It just kind of tears apart. There's not the social structure that used to, everybody used to kind of fight it because it would restrain you some. It's like, it's gone. So I kind of think that's part of the problem is a less commonly accepted value system.
What do you think about people living together before marriage?
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with people living together before marriage. I do have a problem with people establishing families outside of that structure.